Hey Venom fans, VenomMan20 here today, and the other day I filmed a short video for you guys. Unfortunately, the audio was ruined because the neighbor decided to start leaf blowing, which is no good for my audio, needless to say. So I figured I would go ahead and voice over this whole video, and I'm just now getting to it, so hopefully you enjoy that. But with that being said, we are actually going to be unboxing the smallest caiman in the world today, which is Paleosuchus palpebrosus, or the Cuvier's dwarf caiman. This is not to be confused with the smooth-fronted caiman, also known as the Snyder's dwarf caiman, scientific name of Paleosuchus trigonatus. Now, the way you can tell these guys apart is their snout is a little bit different in the osteoderms on the back. So the smooth-fronted caiman actually has the biggest osteoderms, or bony plates, of any crocodilian species, which is kind of rhetorical. Smooth, and he's actually rougher, but that's beside the point. Let's get back to this species. So as we know in science, this, as far as we know, I should say, is the smallest of all the crocodilian species. These only get about 4 feet. They don't get real big. And another interesting fact is they're extremely terrestrial, meaning they walk around a bunch. That's like their thing, is walking around and checking out the jungle floor. Now, these guys are actually found inside South America, and I do believe that they overlap the trigonatus as well. So just a very cool caiman species, snappy like most caiman. Now, he's a little desensitized because of the shipping. All that moving around causes him to not be quite so snappy, but give him a few days to bounce back and he will be a complete prick again. Luckily enough, I'm handling him now and not then. But you just have to love the eyes on this guy and just that bony skull. I mean, such a neat looking animal for sure. Now, just like all crocodilians, they have like an internal ear with a little ear flap up top. Their eyes are the highest point on their head besides their nose. They can just poke that head above water if they need to capture their prey. Although I have mentioned that they are quite terrestrial. They do love running around and getting into trouble on the land. But if you see here, there's a little bit of a nub to the tail. I wanted to show this because many people don't know, but crocodilians can actually regenerate their tail to a certain degree. I have seen photographic proof of this from many herpetologists who have been doing this longer than me. I just found that to be quite interesting. But cute little teeth on this dude. Like I said, caiman are snappy. If you was ever thinking about getting one of these guys, they do still stay relatively small. But with that being said, you got to treat them like a fish. These guys are not meant to be handled. Now, this is not my animal. This is actually going to be going to a zoo who needed a caiman. A friend of mine had one, so I just had it shipped to me, and I'll deliver it to the zoo. But just figured I would show you guys because he's such a good looking animal. Anyway, there will be another video up Saturday, so hopefully you guys can check that out. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss it, and show all your friends. Y'all have a wonderful night.